Calgary experienced this year its greatest single year of growth in population. As a matter of fact, in my time in this job, we have experienced 3 of our 4 largest years of population growth. The city grew by about 38,508 people yesterday to last year I should say, to 1.194 million people. So nearly 1.2 million people, the largest single year of growth in Calgary's history. So we're growing. We're growing significantly. And as a result, we have to think hard about how we manage that growth and how we work together to make sure that that growth is operating in the best interests of Calgarians as a whole. So you can see here that the population, again, the red line continues to grow, and the blue line has fluctuated over the years. That's the percentage change, but it has remained very high for a number of years now. There are 2 ways the population grows. People move here and people get born. More people get born than die. And so what we see here is the natural increase, the increase of births over deaths, has remained relatively stable over time. It's strong, about 10,000 people per year, but it's remained relatively stable over the last number of years. The interesting question here is in the red line, which is net migration, people moving to this city from other places, and you'll see that that line remains consistently high, and we've had the strongest net migration in over a decade, perhaps the strongest net migration in history, in 2009 I should say. So we continue to reach a critical mass where the city continues to grow almost independent of the vagaries of the economy. We are definitely seeing a shift. What we've been seeing for many years is as the kids leave home, those neighborhoods were starting to decline in population. Most neighborhoods in the city, in fact, decline in population every year, and that's one of the reasons we were building a city we couldn't afford. And that has really shifted now. And so now we're seeing about 58% of growth happening in brand new neighborhoods and about 42% happening in existing neighborhoods, which is a huge shift. It used to be up to 125% of growth happening in brand new neighborhoods and -25% in existing neighborhoods. So, and that's really the market choosing. People are saying, I don't want the long commute. I'd rather have an older home that I can perhaps remodel or move into than a new home, and that's just choice in the market, and a lot of people are still choosing new homes. So because we have such strong migration, particularly of young working people, you can see that our population in the 25 to 34 year range, as well as in the 35 to 44 year range, remains quite large. That's actually a very good thing. The longer we can keep the pyramid looking more like a pyramid, the better off we are as a community because of something called the dependency ratio. You'll notice there are a few neighborhoods that had a significant decline in growth, and it must be stated that that too is the impact of the flood. Of the 5 neighborhoods that saw the biggest decline in growth year on year, 3 of them were significantly flood impacted neighborhoods, Elbow Park, Rideau, and Roxborough. Now we hope that that is a temporary shift in population, but it was interesting to note that the flood continues to have impacts on us.